I made a big mistake. A few days ago, I did a reaction/vocal analysis of the big pushes I Shot the Sheriff, featuring Ren. And the vast majority of you let me know that I had watched and analyzed the wrong video. Many of you also expressed that since I enjoyed the other video, the wrong one, so much, I would enjoy this one even more, and that you would really like to see me react to and analyze this one. So, I'm doing it. By popular request, here it is. The right one, I Shot the Sheriff Road to Zion hip-hop busking video featuring Ren. This is a singing channel. I love teaching people how to sing by pulling from vocalists they love. If you have any interest at all in learning how to sing well, freely, correctly, click the link below and join my free voice course. Let's do this. Already, what an incredibly lyrical, soulful guitarist. He plays the guitar like a vocalist. His voice or his guitar sounds like a voice, the way those bends, and he's really pointing to, the bluesmen, right? Like, this is a soulful way to play, and I love hearing that come out of Ren. It's so much diversity. Sound quality is a lot better on this video so far.
You sit all around in my hometown. People try to track me down. For a crime that I did not commit.
I love that sort of vibrato that's happening. I haven't heard it that pronounced on anything else that Ren has sang. He's always backed off and sort of abandoned into a quieter vibrato, but this is kind of a newer feel. Wow, his voice is present, especially for a live recording.
For a crime that I did not commit. Yes, if for a murder of a deputy. Say for a life of a deputy.
Now, did you hear the difference between that vibrato and the other ones he was doing? The other ones were very quiet, but they were more like a baaing sheep. Versus where you abandon into more of a vibrato and not a tremolo. Cool to hear the differences.
A deputy. But I said, did I shot the sheriff? I did not shoot no deputy.
Oh, that triple thing happening over the straight beat, that was really cool. What happens in between the vocal lines?
I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff. I swear it was in self-defense.
Swear it was in self-defense. How that was not sung, it was spoken. And I noticed this on the last version too, but he's doing it a completely different way in different spots so far in this version. I really enjoyed that last video. I really did. But I can see so far a little bit of why everybody was saying, you gotta check this one out. There's a bit more contrast already in his performance. I'm excited to see, based on some of the comments on the last video, where he goes with this.
I swear it was in self-defense.
Like I was playing with the melody too.
I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me.
Ugh.
For what, I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows. He would say,
Okay, I love in that section that he went low and got all sort of like this character. That's going to leave room for him to amp up the energy when he goes higher. Also, in the last video, he did sort of a call and answer relationship with his guitar, with his rhythm guitar at the sort of beginning part. Here, he's doing the classic trade-off between the melody of the voice and then answering with improvised melody that speaks to what he just did with his voice on the guitar. Super fun to watch. He's doing a great job of becoming the call and the answer with his body language and his guitar playing. A true masterful frontman here.
just don't know.
Voice.
Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows. He would say, kill it before it grows. But I said, I should not deputy.
Deputy. So free, so cool. Imitating some of the incidentals that Ren and other singers do, and just observe what happens in my own voice. The deputy. It may feel or even sound dumb initially, look dumb, but I don't care at all. It's actually about pulling from what he's doing and messing it up. And in that messing up, you stumble upon things, if you're patient and not judging yourself, that really do work in your voice. It's probably going to be different than what Ren does, or another singer, but it's going to help you discover a lot about your own capabilities.
I deny should not deputy.
No deputy.
I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense.
There's that talking, right? He's calling and answering with his own vocals now. I love how he's hitting that, I shot the sheriff. He's really pegging that nice, healthy belt sound. But then he's talking afterward. It's, I shot the sheriff, but it was in self-defense. He's not just going for a melody here. He's having a conversation with himself, which he does so well in all of his videos, but you really see that, like, having a conversation with himself in High Ren. This is the same sort of thing in a different genre.
But I swear it was in self-defense. Oh, give it up for the main act season, please.
Okay. I just got to say this, even how he brought us into the guitar solo, listen to the rhythmic aspects. You can tell Ren's got all sorts of influences bleeding into this.
Defense. Oh, give it up for the main act season, please.
So rhythmic. sounds. Very arpeggiated player. Ooh, the crowd's a lot more into it on this one. And the dynamics of this performance so far are amped up quite a bit. He's not louder the whole time. We actually started from a more contemplative spot, and it's building. Let's see where it goes next.
World of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy. Media clowns them and abusing their put up, but media clowns that not for nothing but that. Boom, the young trendsetter, come on,
I gotta hear that again. The use of his head voice, the different pacing with the words, much more so far reggae influenced, playful. Wow.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy. Media clowns them and abusing their put up, but media clowns that not for nothing but that. Boom. The young trendsetter, come on, more the damn slow. When I bust a trigger finger like bam bam,
yeah.
When I bust a trigger finger, come on, here we go. Burst on in la la la, here we go. Got to keep it moving on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning.
Now I get it. The groove is so much, and the transitions. Wow.
The road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning.
Oh! Let's hear that transition again, shall we?
Little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy, come on now.
I've said this in other Ren videos, and I've said it in almost every Michael Jackson video I've done. Rhythm, the ability to feel out and express rhythmic elements with your voice, is one of the most overlooked skills and tools that most vocalists overlook. We're all about hitting notes. We're all about making sure that we can hit that whatever. I'm telling you, it's the rhythm that makes things interesting. And Ren, because he pulls from so many different styles and fuses them together in one song, you can tell he understands this on a level most artists do not.
With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy, come on now.
If you want to get anywhere near the vicinity of being able to internalize some of the things that he's doing here, don't try to sing the exact words right away. Just come up with the tempo. And do various things with your voice, with your percussive, sort of plosives, stops, all those sorts of things. Get in the tempo and see what you can do with it. And be very percussive. You can see his mouth going all over the place. He's being percussive and expressive, but there's this certain amount of aggressiveness that is able to come out because there's so much movement. But the movements are fast and fine as well. There's meticulousness and raw energy happening at the same time. So try that. Don't go for direct imitation yet. See what happens though if you just put gibberish in your voice, in your speech, and try to be really rhythmic with it.
And even more, let's take it down. Keep it going. Tempo slow, just hip, hop, hip, hop.
Band leader.
Hip is still bigger than a hip, hop, hip, hop, hip, hop. Hip still bigger than a hip, hop, hip, hop, hip, hop. Hip still bigger than a hip, hop, hip, hop, hip. My drum baby. One thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain. Rap folks take control of your brain. I'm no better than that, that's game. I'm me ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop, my party's got the guy. Where my army at, at the right time, not react. Back the beat, sit, don't reflect on how many records get sold. On to George, I'm rock and roll.
Okay, I thought I got it before, but I didn't fully understand why people were telling me to watch this video. What transition! What an incredible moment to be a part of.
I'm ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop, my party's got the guy. Where my army at, at the right time, not react. Back the beat, sit, don't reflect on how many records get sold. On to George, I'm rock and roll. Whether your project or on hold. In the real world, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me when the smoke and camera disappear again. The real world, it's bigger than all these fake ass records. When my profile's got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check one too, man, would have advised to you, just relax. If that don't work, then do what you got to do and kick the facts. If you a liar, wolf, crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play.
It's just so cool how melodic he is when he raps. Hanging on certain notes, bringing in the chord progression of I Shot the Sheriff, and floating over it melodically as well as percussively while he raps. Wow, wow, wow.
You a liar, wolf, crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. But then if you a liar, mouth on fire, pants on fire, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip hop.
There he was much more spoken, wasn't focusing, not that he's focusing necessarily, but wasn't nodding to certain melodic suggestions at all there.
Know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip hop. It's still bigger than a hip hop. It's still bigger than a it's still bigger than
There's the Jeff Buckley coming out again. Yep. Yep. Thank you for pushing me to watch this one. Really appreciate everybody's interaction, comments, and helping me discover new music for my own enjoyment. Again, if you'd like more help with your own voice, figuring out how you can unlock all sorts of things you see your heroes do, click the link below and join my free voice course. We'll see you for more.